Yes guys, welcome back to a brand new video. We've got a treat. We're doing a range ball special.
Yes, so we are going to play the 10th and 11th hole here at Lottram Hall with range balls. See if it actually makes a difference to how we play.
Yeah, we're gonna use the exact same yardages as in the clubs we'd hit with a normal ball.
Yes.
We're not gonna go, oh well, I usually hit 7 iron, I'm gonna hit 6 iron.
No.
We're gonna keep this exactly the same. So you've just seen us hit off. I'm not gonna lie, I hit an absolute smoky bacon one, and well, as predictable on this channel, this boy's a little bit down the left wing.
Just a touch, not too bad though. Can I just say, you can see that? That is a brand spanker. Yeah, that's right.
Sponsored.
No better feeling, sponsored. Cheers, Alex.
Right, let's go and see this boy's second shot. So actually, wait, say, how did it feel? That's first shot, ball.
Well, as always, we've done Alex's videos first, so a little bit stiff for me, being stuck behind the camera. He's nice and loose, so can only get better though, so we'll see. Let's go.
Like a wounded pigeon. Okay, so this boy's third shot, I hit a lovely little drilled 5 iron. I played that exactly how I would really, like I was too far out off the whites, by the way I'm playing it off the longest tees to try and reach. How far?
Got about 184 on the watch to the front. I actually can't see the flag, it's behind the tree. So
184, so what are you hitting?
184. I'm gonna go 6 iron.
That's what you usually hit, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to think so anyway.
Okay, here we go.
But the way today's going, I don't know.
The flag is on screen now, where the flag is. I've just put it on screen now. So, good luck to Josh. This is interesting now. This is getting into the meat of this video, where how far does this ball actually go? Can you play with this in a comp?
It like that.
I mean, mate, you've got to hit it all right to get this test to work. All right?
You're warm, mate. How many shots?
You've got to hit this test all right.
Look at this. Anyway, we're relying on Alex for the...
Just like Brooks Koepka here.
Absolutely.
Failing at the last.
Wow. Right.
On that note, it's Wednesday now.
It is.
Who watched the golf? Who watched the golf?
I watched the golf. Did you watch the golf?
No.
See, we need to get this clear. There's only one person that does the prep for our podcast. That's me.
I fell asleep watching the F1.
I stayed up late. F1 was on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You fell asleep at 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
No, I was working.
So, what do you think of Phil winning, mate?
Fair play. You know what? I didn't think he was going to do it. I know obviously he's won before.
Yeah.
And like he's obviously a proven champion, proven major champion. But I honestly thought it was almost too long ago since he won a major.
Yeah.
Again.
It had that little bit of like Tiger coming back about it, didn't it? Like, no, it did. Like, oh, I don't want to swear on this channel, but you know what I mean.
I'm not to prove you wrong. I'm just doing that because
well, it did though, didn't it? Like, he's come back. He's not won in so long.
I guess a little bit.
Exactly.
Little bit. Okay, here we go. I'll do the test for us, everybody. $114, does that sound about right on? No, I got the tree.
I don't know if you can see that. You can't. It's very wrong, it's very loud.
Very loud.
As you can tell, we are being surrounded by greenkeepers. Right, you gonna hit this shot or what?
Yeah, 135 middle.
137 middle.
Okay, I'd usually go pitching wedge, so.
Ooh, pitching wedge. Big lad over here.
This green stuff is being very, very
brave.
Brave.
Very brave from the green stuff.
You've seen me before, obviously.
Obviously. Come on then, stick it close. Don't hit him on the head. Oh, the wind's got. The wind has got that.
I don't know if the wind. I think I might have had mud on it.
Oh, I had mud on it.
That moved like wild.
The odd mud board. Guys, I hope that comes across on the camera, but that has basically started perfectly on line and gone way left. So, like almost as if the wind has pushed it, but it's not actually that windy.
But also, it's come up short.
It has come up short.
Like,
interesting.
I hit that good enough to get what I would feel at least 140 yards, and that's come up like probably 10 yards short.
Yeah.
So straight away a little bit off the tee shot. I was surprised how far it went.
Yeah. You said that it was almost like it was a normal ball off the
That's
tee.
what it felt like. Usually when you hit like, I don't know, is it? So basically we're sort of asking the question, are we being missold all this knowledge on golf balls? I mean, we're probably not, but we probably are a little bit in a way, aren't we?
Yeah. But I mean, I've got a chip shot now, which I mean, the way I'm playing doesn't really matter, but we'll see how it responds around the green.
Pass the fog in, pass the camera, mate. I'll go up to the top and we'll see how it sort of lands on. So Josh is here for 3.
I've got to get it on though. Got to realise on me getting it on the green.
That is also very true.
Right.
Okay, so he's just down the bottom there. Here's the flag. Let's see how it reacts. Tell you what, he's played an absolute delight. Tell you what, that didn't sort of, well, do anything untoward from what I would think. So the question I've got, right, is it all in our head? Is this whole ball 2-piece, 3-piece thing and not going as far all in our head? At the end of the day, if the ball's semi-decent, I mean, we've even got a range ball here, we could all probably play with it and not really know the difference, potentially. I don't know, I'm sort of, yeah, no, you hit a good chip, mate, well done. Finally, it's about time, innit, on the channel. We've not seen a good chip from Josh before. He clearly needs a bit more chipping lessons, but yeah, just something that's been bothering me for a while, that does it really matter what ball we play? Now on that note, get in those comments down below, what ball are you playing? I mean, we're doing this test right now with range balls only, and if I'm perfectly honest, I'm not really telling any difference. Obviously it feels different, but in terms of performance, I don't really feel any performance difference from a premium ball. Right, let me see if I can finish this badger off, mate.
Okay.
This has got a little bit shorter.
Not a bad effort, mate. It did have mud on it.
Did have mud on it.
Right.
So overall, I mean, I've played a drive there, a 5-iron, pitching wedge. The pitching wedge has come up a bit short, and I think if it's a bit windier, it would get affected a little bit more than a premium ball. But overall, so far,
not that much different.
Gave me a range ball. Go on, mate, roll it in for a 7.
What?
6.
What? For a 5?
6. Leather wedge in there.
Oh.
See what does Josh, look at Josh here, looks different with the putter in his hand now, doesn't he?
Looks very different.
Feet close together.
Got a good coach, apparently.
You know what I think we do? I think we go off the shorter tees here. I'm going to say I think we go off the reds. Okay. Only for the matter of fact, we're going to be hitting shorter irons in, because 3 wood are not going to see like him.
No, exactly.
Difference.
I think that's a good shout. Okay,
Let's
reds are
go
over there.
to the reds.
Okay, so playing off the reds.
This will be the test now.
And the reason we're playing off the reds is because it gives us a shorter iron shot in. So
well,
we're going to
more
test
like those
them.
scoring clubs. Like if we're perfectly honest, like most of us aren't going to hit a green with a 3 wood or even a 5-iron, right?
Especially not me.
Well, no, just being honest, like most golfers, right? But if we're now hitting 7-iron, 158, maybe 6-iron, 7-iron, scoring clubs.
It's a 7-iron that for me. So
well, I'm going to hit 8-iron because in these conditions I'd hit 8-iron here.
fair enough.
So I'm trying to stay as truthfully honest to this process.
Is the flag at the back?
Yeah.
Maybe I'd do the same then.
But my whole thing here is, I don't think, I wouldn't have played that hole any differently. The only thing I potentially would have done, well no, because I couldn't reach. But then it argues, would my drive have gone a little bit further with a better ball?
Which helps you to then
then
reach.
I could have gone a bit closer with the second ball.
Yeah.
I would say I'm probably losing between 5 and 10 yards.
Which, for a lot of golfers, probably wouldn't notice. Potentially.
Double-edged sword, isn't it? Would you, wouldn't you? It's nearly a club difference.
Yeah.
But I don't think I played that any differently. So
No, exactly.
even though I lost yards, I don't ever go for that green anyway.
No.
And the only thing I feel like it might spin up in the wind. That's the only thing I could say so far.
Well, I guess we'll see a little bit now. Let's see how this one goes.
So this wind is down off the left a little bit. There we go. It's a nice 8 for me. What a cut.
Oh, that's a lovely strike.
Could this be a hole in one?
Oh, wow. Close.
To be honest, it's come up a bit short, that. So again, I think that's come up probably... I'd expected that wind there, I'd get that all the way back to that flag. Like, no problem at all.
8 iron. Tell me it's a good one.
Oh, it's all over it. Yeah, that's gone far enough.
Gone far enough, that. How strange. That ball's just gone probably about the right distance.
Yeah, pin high, wasn't it?
Yeah, so what potentially I think could be the issue with these range balls is they're all slightly different.
Well, that would be the thing I would say. I don't think some of them are like fully round sometimes.
So yeah, so they're not your perfect Pro V1, they're not your perfect Bridgestone. So
do you think, right, I mean, that's something I've not really thought of. Do you think you're paying for the quality of the product in terms of how good the dimples are, how good the patterns are,
yeah,
and then not only the how many pieces are there to the ball?
Yeah, exactly that. I think part of it will be that it'll be the pieces like we said, and we've spoken about that before, but also like you said, the perfection of it.
Yeah.
And those dimples, because realistically you would be right up with that flag.
I mean, I'm not being funny. I would have gone further, but like, it's not costing me a dime.
No, exactly. So I think that it's that is the difference. Is not every ball is the same. Mine's probably a better ball, by the looks of it, a better ball than yours. I've hit it well. You've only hit one. You see what I mean? So
you can't really say that because you don't know what loft you deliver impacts. But one thing I would say is, yeah, I agree on the ball could be slightly different.
Yeah. So let's put these out.
But I mean, look at the state of them, ladies and gents.
You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
Oh, all day. That's what I mean. Like, even though the ball's going shorter, it's not going that noticeably shorter, like you said. Like, exactly. Would I notice it? Is it going to cost me shots?
If I played that on a Saturday...
And just to prove it, Josh has not just gone and thrown.
Yeah.
Still the Srixon Rainbow we started with, everybody.
Right, let's put out and...
we'll summarise this afterwards.
Summarise after. Oh, give it a good roll. Oh!
It feels a bit soft when I'm putting. That's one thing I would say.
Again though, that's a lovely putt.
Yeah, but it feels a bit like I'm putting with glue when you put it. Here he is, can he convert to birdie? You put the style. Joshy K on deck. On the dance floor. Oh, just a pace.
Just a pace.
Okay, pal, so overall, what are we saying?
Overall, I'm
surprised.
Quite shocked, yeah. I thought it was going to be a lot different. I thought the ball would be a lot shorter. Like that 8-iron shot is like perfect.
Mate, you could have played it 158 yards, you've hit an 8-iron.
And I've hit it almost exactly 158 with the 8-iron that
Not
I would
almost
play off
exactly, you did, you're pin high.
So I think the whole 80% range balls and all that, is it a bit of a myth?
No, it's not a myth. But what my point with it is, it's definitely not a myth. Your proper ball probably does go further, but when you get out on the golf course, because you're so bothered about keeping it straight and all the other factors, you don't hit it as hard as you do on the range. Yeah. You guide it a little bit more, so that's sort of negligent difference. Yeah, and like if you're going full guns, yeah, 100%, you would see a difference, I think. But I think the whole thing of, right, okay, I'm trying to get this to target now, I'm trying to play it to target.
Yeah.
I don't personally play that as those holes any differently. Potentially would seem a bit further distance on driver.
One thing that I do think is key is that like we said, is they won't be as perfect.
You play in a range ball, it won't be as perfect.
Depending where you hit it on the seam, it might fly like a bit of a
exactly,
wally.
like we've seen that with Alex's.
Yeah, because look at this here. If I show you that there,
Do you want me to hold it?
yeah, hold it up there close, Josh. You can sort of see like the seam on the ball. So I reckon if you caught one on that seam right there, potentially could then start going a little bit AWOL.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not going to get the same consistency as you would with a Pro V1 or a Bridgestone, or even if it's a Srixon AD 333 or anything like that.
Here's a question. Would you play with it in the comp?
Absolutely not.
So basically, you watched this video and you found out you wouldn't play with it in the comp.
I'm a ball snob. Got to use a
That's the thing, innit?
Got to use a Taylormade in a comp, haven't you? Brand spanker.
It's a ball snobbery, innit, sometimes.
It
But
definitely is.
I think there's a little bit of performance difference, obviously there is, because of how it's made.
Yeah.
But probably not enough that we're all good enough to notice.
No, and I think if you go out on a practice round, no reason why can't you play with a potato? Do you know what I mean?
Don't play with the potato.
Right, I think that wraps us up for today. We are back Sunday with a very, very different vid. The man behind the camera is excited.
Put it this way, you won't be seeing these in the bag much longer.
No, you won't. So make sure you subscribe, give the video a like, and also go and listen to our podcast. The link is down below.
Hear about some shenanigans from him bottling a comp.